I actually was in the process of finishing my undergrad, and I took a summer job. So I was taking summer jobs at the time just to get some money and have some spending money for some weekends and stuff like that. So I went for a run. I applied. I went for a run. I came back, and my mom said, "Hey, these people called about an interview." And back in those days, this was in 2003. I didn't have a cell phone, and we didn't have apps like Waze or Google Maps. So, and I actually, I'm very bad with directions. I don't have a great sense of direction. So, my father took me the day before the interview, and he said, "This is how you get there." Because I'm in Mississauga. We went up to North York, 401 in Dufferin, and then the day of the interview, I actually got lost. And I'm thinking like, my parents are going to be upset. This is not a good situation. So I pulled over and I went to a phone booth and I called them and I said, "Hey, I got lost, so I don't think I'm going to go." And they said, "Well, you went all that way. Why don't you just go see what happens?" So I was like an hour late. So I showed up, told them what happened. They were very cool about it. And they said, "Okay, come have a seat." And when I got in the room for the interview, there's another fellow in the room already, another gentleman. And I thought, okay, this must be the next candidate. So then I asked him, "Are you here for the same job?" And he kind of chuckled and said, "No, I kind of know the CEO." And he turned out to be Andrew Casale, who's now the CEO and president of the company. And he was 17 at the time when we started. Yeah, I started off, I was their second hire. They hired me on the spot. They asked me they gave me a take-home test, and then I wrote some code on a whiteboard, and they liked it. They hired me on the spot, and I said, I got to check with my dad first. I got to figure out how to get here. I got lost on the way. They were like, no, it's fine. You'll be okay. And then I started like maybe 2 weeks after that, and I'm still like 1.0 credits short from U of T. So that was a big point of contention with my folks. You know how our parents are, but I think over time they saw that it was it was turning into a big career, it was turning into a big thing, and they were more understanding.